Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Ashley, which is Ashley's Media Addiction, and today I'm coming at you with a book versus a movie. So this one is a bit overdue because I did read the book a couple months ago, but that's fine. But that is Interview with the Vampire by Anne Rice. So the film version of this stars Brad Pitt, Tom Cruise, and Antonio Banderas. And so this is basically about vampires, and it's a story of Louis, who got turned by Lestat, and it's his story up till basically now. And we're just following his life between just falling in love, really, what he went through, because he doesn't really want to live this life that Lestat gave him, and what he does as a result of this. So it's basically like a drama regarding vampires. So I actually thought this was really well done. So the book is very atmospheric, and for the first half of the book, it's just setting up the scene. And it's only the second half of the book I particularly liked when things started to pick up. But with the movie, you do have the atmosphericness of it, but you really are seeing the characters, and it's more character driven. And so I actually found myself really enjoying the movie. It is one that was one of my favourite vampire movies before I'd even read the book. So that does definitely help with this as well. Not only this, but we do also have the slight age difference in the movie compared to the book. So the book, they're all basically like 20-ish, and in the movie they are a bit older, and I do understand why they would do this, and it's so that it isn't just basically a teen movie. It is an adult movie, it has adult themes in it, and so I think it was the right choice to do older actors. But as well as in this, you do see that this takes place over such a long period of time, whereas in the movie it's basically like all condensed down to a much smaller time frame, and you can tell that because there isn't as much character development and bonds with other characters that you do get within the book. But overall, the book does follow the movie very well, and vice versa. So most of basically what you're getting in this book, you do see in the movie, and there's not really all that much difference within it. There is a couple parts that were taken out, so there is a musician in this that we do see and has such an effect on Lestat, and you do also see more of what vampires are like if they're not these civilized ones that we're seeing, such as Louis and Lestat. But what about if they're basically just brain dead? They're more monstrous, I guess, and more classical vampires rather than what we get in the book. And I like that the book touched on this, whereas the movie didn't. But the movie is quite long in itself. I understand why they would take out that, because it isn't necessarily needed to continue on with the movie. But honestly, the characters are basically all the same. You've got essentially what happens in this book happens in the movie. There's not really all that much difference within it. And I really did enjoy that. I really did think it was really clever the way that they made sure that this book was followed pretty much point by point to make sure it is loyal to the book. And yeah, I don't really know what else to say about this. The book for me was a 3-star read, and the movie is a 5-star watch. I think if you're wanting to go into Interview with a Vampire, the book for this is really hard to get into. There's no chapters in this, and it is just very, very atmospheric. So if you're not into atmospheric books, definitely go for the movie. The movie is wonderful. There's nothing in the movie that would make you miss anything from the book, really. If you want deeper connections with the characters, of course go for the book. You're obviously going to get a much deeper understanding of the characters, of their lives, what they're really like. But the movie really brings it to life. You can easily watch the movie and carry on with the books, because after this the books do kind of change away from this atmospheric feeling that we're getting in Interview. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I would recommend watching the movie more than reading the book for Interview with a Vampire, but I do think it is still a good read. I think it is one that is very vital for seeing the rest of the series. I'm only on book 3, but so far it is seeming like this one is a very good way of just kind of getting used to some of the characters. But yeah, that's basically all from me. If you have read the book and you have seen the movie, which one did you prefer? Do you agree with me on saying that this is very atmospheric but the movie is better? Do let me know. I would be interested in other people's views on this, because for me, I did prefer the movie. But I am excited to carry on with the Vampire Chronicles books, and I am glad I'm doing this as part of Vamp Along. So yeah, let me know what book versus movie you would like to see me do next, and I will try my hardest to get my hands on the book and the movie so I can do that for you. But yeah, that's everything. Please remember to like and subscribe down below for more bookish and movie content, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.